If your Facebook ads are not working in 2025, it is probably because you are structuring your campaigns completely wrong. In 2025, the Facebook algorithm is smarter, powerful, and it demands a completely different approach to how you structure your campaigns if you want to see meaningful return on ad spend. If you are struggling to get your Facebook ads to work, this video is a wake-up call. Let's dive in.
As a small business running Facebook ads, your campaign structure is very important for you to achieve success on Facebook. So here is my example Facebook ads account, and I'm going to use this ad account to show you how you can structure your campaign well as a small business owner leveraging on Facebook to drive results. So let's come to this place. I'll go to create, and we want to create a sales campaign. So when you click on sales, you select sales objective. Then under sales objective, you can drive conversion, you can drive catalog sales ad, you can drive conversion through Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp, and calls. So I will select continue. Once I select continue, it will take me to the campaign level. Basically, on campaign level, you give your campaign a name. When you give your campaign a name, you are going to have option to also select your campaign details, which is buying type, and your buying type will be auction. Under campaign objective, leave it as it is, which is sales, because we want to generate sales basically. Then I'll come down to budget. As a small business owner, set your budget at the campaign level. Let your budget be set at the campaign level. So you select campaign budget. It means automatically distribute your budget to the best opportunities across your campaigns. Also known as Advantage Plus campaign budget. This is campaign budget optimization before. So then you come to daily budget. Your daily budgets can be $20, can be $5, can be $10, because you are a small business owner. A small business owner run ads with small money, but in as much as you are running ads with small money, you still want to maximize your return on investment. So our campaign budget can be $15. Let me leave it as $15. Then you come to campaign bid strategy. Leave this as highest volume. Once you do that, you go to audience segment reporting. You leave this the way it is, and under special category, you are not doing anything here because your ad does not belong to any special category. So I will select next here. Once I come to next, it will take me to ad set. Under ad set, I need to give my ad set a name. Then you give your ad set a name. Under conversion, you choose your conversion location. So your conversion location can be website and app, website and install, website and calls, and a single destination, which is website. I will leave it as website. I want to drive purchase on a website. Then the next thing is performance goal. So performance goal is what you want to optimize your campaign for. In this context, I want to optimize my campaign for maximize numbers of conversions, because I want to get as many conversions as possible. Facebook is saying we will try to show your ads to people most likely to take a specific action on your website. So I will leave it as maximize number of conversion. And the next thing is data set. Track actions that people take on your website. This is where your pixel comes in. So you need to create pixel and install pixel on your website. So I'll come to this place and select my pixel. So let's say I'm selecting this pixel, or I'll select this pixel which has a conversion. Then after I select the pixel, I'm going to select my conversion event. Your conversion event will be purchase, will be what you are optimizing for, which is purchase. So you select purchase here. If you want to learn on how to create conversion tracking, how you can track conversion on your campaign, I have a video on that. You can check my channel. You will see how you can create or track conversion in your campaign. If you also want a video on how you can set up Pixel and install Pixel, I also have a video on that on this channel. You can check my channel for that. So once you come to cost per result goal, under cost per result goal, as a small business that you are just starting out, you don't really know how much it will cost you to get result on Facebook. You don't know how much a single conversion will cost or a single purchase will cost. All you just need to do is to leave this as none for now. If you start having data and all, you know how much a customer costs to your business, then you can set this up here. Then I will come to budget and schedule. We've set up budgets in campaign level. Like I said, as a small business owner, set up your campaign budget at the campaign level. So the start date will be the start date that you are starting this campaign, and the end date will be the end date you want. So I'll just leave this end date to be end date of 1 month. 1 month is the best time to run your ad. So I'll come down to audience. Audience is the most important part of Facebook ads, and it is the engine of Facebook ads. So, and for you to get result on Facebook, you need to get audience targeting very well. So as a small business, you are going to have 2 ad sets. So your first ad set will be you combining audience control with suggestions. So what are audience control? If you come to this list now, you select show more, and you see control. So let me come to this place now. I'll say we under control here. You see we won't reach people beyond these settings, even with advantage plus on. So we have controls and suggest an audience. So whatever you define here under control, so you are going to in your first ad set, you are going to combine control, audience control with suggest an audience here. So what I will just do is that under control, I'm going to define my location. So I want my ad to run and target people in the UK. So as a small business owner with small budget, I'm not going to target the whole of UK. I'm going to target London. Let's say I'm targeting London. I want to sell my product to people in London alone. So because I don't have that budget, right? I don't have that budget. So all I'm just going to do is to leave this as London. So once I leave this as London, under control that we have here, if you come to control, this control now, your age. So I'll come to switch to recommended setup. So if I come to this place now, I'll come to control and let it be London. I will leave this as London. I've already selected London. So once I leave it as London, I'm going to come to this place under minimum age. You are going to select the minimum age requirement that you want Facebook to direct your ad to. This is control. Facebook will not go beyond whatever you define under control. Can you see? We won't reach people beyond these settings, even with advantage plus on. So what you just need to do is to come to minimum age here and define your minimum age. The minimum age is, let's say, 25. You don't want your ad to go beyond 25 years old people. So all you just need to do next is to come to suggest audience. Like I said, in your first ad set, you are going to combine audience control with suggest an audience. Suggest an audience is where you also want to give Facebook suggestions on your ideal target audience. So what you just need to do is to come to age here, under age, and define your age. Can you see that what we set in audience control is what Facebook is starting with in our audience suggestion. All you just need to do is to come to this place and select 30 and come to your age requirement and set the exact age requirement that you want to target in your ad. Under gender, you select gender. If your product is meant for men, if it is meant for women, you select it only. But in this case, I'm going to leave it as all. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to go into detailed targeting and start refining or building my audience on retail targeting, on detailed targeting. So it means in your first asset, you are combining control with suggest an audience. You are saying to Facebook that I only want these people. Don't push my ad to people beyond this age range and this location. And at the same time, you are also suggesting audience to them for them to learn more about the kind of people that will like your product or may likely have affinity with your product. So once you come to detailed targeting here, then you select your detailed targeting. So you can see engage shoppers. These are people that shop for product online. If you want to target people based on interest, you can come. If you sell fashion product now, can you see people that have interest in clothing, people that have interest in online shopping and all those things? You can start building your audience here. If you want a detailed video on how you can target people right on Facebook in 2025, I'm going to link that video. I have a video on detailed audience targeting, and you should check that out. I'm going to link it to this video. So what I'm just saying in essence, in your first asset, you have controls. You combine controls on audience control with suggest an audience. You combine it together so that Facebook will learn more about your ideal audience, your ideal customers. Then the next thing I'm going to is placement. Under placement, we will automatically show ads in the places where people are most likely to respond. So leave placement the way it is as a small business, because you are just starting out. You don't know the placement that is driving you results that you want to double down on. So leave it the way it is. Once you are done with this and all this setup from choosing conversion location to performance goal to what you are optimizing for to audience targeting and placement under ad set, you are good to go. Then the next thing you need to do is to go to next. Under next, that is where you will be taken to ads. Ad to the ad level. Ad is where you want to set up the look and feel of your campaign. So under that, you see your Facebook page. You define your Facebook page here. So I can go to my Facebook page now and select the Facebook page and Instagram page that I want to use. Once I do that, you can also select the thread page that you want to use. You can now include thread and let your ad run on thread and all. So once you do that under ad, you come to this place now, and under ad setup, you select create ad. You are not using an existing post, and manual upload. Under manual upload, you select single image or video, one image or video. So once you select that, your first ad set, you are going to have 3 ad sets. You are going to have 3 ads under one ad set. Under the first ad set, you are going to have 3 ads. And the 3 ads, one of the ads will be on what? It will be on single image. The next one will be on video. And the last one will be a carousel image. So what we just need to do is to come to add creative and select setup creative. You go to image. Once you come to image, you select the image you want to upload. Go to image here. I'll select the image I want to upload. Let's say I want to upload this image, which is my single image. Then I'm going to crop the image and make it look good across all channels, across all placements. Then I'll select next. Once I select next, I'm going to give my campaign headlines and set up the call to action. My call to action will be order now, because I want people to order my product. So I've prepared this primary text. All I just need to do is to copy this primary text here, come to the primary text here and paste in my primary text. I'll come to headline again, come to enhance your energy level. and copy it and paste it under headlines. And the next thing I'll just do is to click on next. Once I select next, then you select done. So this is the look and feel of our ad. So this is the look and feel of your ad. So once you are satisfied with this, you come to your URL landing page. Make sure you are putting the exact landing page or URL in your website URL. Make sure it is the exact landing page, which is destination. Put your destination here and come down and ensure that everything is intact. Under tracking, you come to website and select your pixel. Let your pixel be selected. So the next thing I need to do is to duplicate this ad. So I'm going to duplicate this ad into 3 different ads. How am I going to do that? I'm just going to come to this place and come to duplicate. Once I select duplicate, I'm going to select original campaign. Under original campaign, I'm going to select tool and select duplicate. Once you select duplicate, like I said, your first campaign will be image, which is this image. So let me come to this place and give this image. I'll give this image. Once you give this image, you come to this next one and you give it video. You give it video. Then the last one, you give it carousel. Let this be carousel. This be carousel. So once you are satisfied with this, you go into each ad. So let's start with video. I'm going to change this image, right? Change this image to a video. So all you just need to do is to come to media here, select edit, and select on, and let me click on cancel and delete this. Delete this. So you are removing it and go to add media again. Select add video. Under add video, select next. Then you select the video you want to use for the campaign. So I'll select my video, skip and continue, and ensure the video looks good across all placements. Once I do that, I'll come to next and give it my primary text and headline. So I'm going to use a new primary text, a different primary text. So let me come to this place and use a different primary text. So I'm just going to delete this primary text. I'm just going to come to this place, copy this new primary text, then come back here and place the primary text into this place. I will also change this headline and put a different headline, which is boost your vitality. I'll come to this place, then change this headline to another headline and come to call to action. Just change this call to action to order now. Then I'll select next. Then I'll select done. So once you select this, you are good to go. The next thing I need to do is to go to carousel. Under carousel, I'm going to come to this place and delete this once again. Then I'll move up a bit. Under single image, I'm going to change this to a carousel. Once I change it to a carousel, I'll come to add card because I need to add different card and add image card. So let me just go to add image card because carousel allows you to add different images. So all you just need to do is to add different images. I'm going to add this I'm going to add this. There, I'm going to add this. You can add up to 10 images to test to see what's working for you as a business. So under carousel, you are allowed to add headlines to all your images. So you can come to this place, copy the next headline, and change your headline as much as possible. So I come to this headline. So I'll come to this headline and paste the headline there. So once I have this headline, I'm going to have different headlines across different cards. Because I have different cards here, you change this headline, put a different headline here. So I'm just going to come to this place and change the headline to another headline here. Facebook is basically going to test all these cards against different headlines, against different description. So I'm just going to come to this place and put in the headline, right? And I'll come to the next one, the next card. Under the next card, I'm just going to come to headline and come here, go to enhance your energy level naturally. Copy this, then go to Facebook ads and paste the headline into this place. Once you do this, ensure you are the once they click on the ad, it's going to take them to the right landing page. Ensure it will take them to the right landing page. So ensure you have the right landing page here. And the next thing we are going to do is to change the primary text. You just change your primary text. So let me go to primary text here and change my primary text. So let's use the last primary text. Once you come to this place, copy your last primary text and come to this place, paste the primary text here. Then you are good to go. You are good to go with all the setup of your campaign for the first ad set. So what you are doing now is to review the campaign. You review the campaign, ad set, one ad set, and 3 different ads. The first ad will be a carousel ad, the next one will be video, and the last one will be image. So the next thing you need to do is to go to ad sets. Once you come to ad sets, you duplicate the ad set. So what we just need to do is to give this a name, which will be audience control plus suggest audience. So that is the first ad set. So you are not going to duplicate this ad set, and select one because you just want to duplicate it by one. Once you come to this place, you see that we've now created a copy of this ad set. So then I'm going to rename it to audience control only, not we suggest audience. So this is the best way to structure your campaign as a small business. Testing 2 ad set setup. Under each asset, you have 3 ads, 3 different ads with 1 video, carousel, and image. So once I do this, I'm not going to change anything under this setup, under conversion location, performance goal, data set, and all. Where I'm going to is audience. Once I come to audience, I'm going to delete all these suggest audience, because you are basically telling Facebook to determine or push this campaign to the right people, and with the data you've provided, the Facebook algorithm should determine the right audience that is going to buy this product. So you're just going to cancel this. You go to suggest audience under age now. You remove this and leave it at 25, and remove every suggest audience that you have, and you come to this place, remove every suggest audience, only use controls, only use audience control which you have set up, which is your location. So which is your location, the minimum age you want your ad to be distributed to, and that's all. That's all you need to do under this ad set. So if I come down under suggest audience, I'm going to remove every detail targeting that I've set up. You are going to remove the age that you set up here, remove age you set up here, remove age you set up here, and leave this the way it is. So let's say you've under this ad set, you have data already under this ad set, and you have data, you can include custom audience inclusion, but you are not including this because you are just starting out as a small business. So as a small business owner, the best way to structure your campaign is to have one campaign, two ad sets. Under each ad set, you have three different ads. Three different ads. One ad will be carousel, the other ad will be video, and the next one will be image. So audience control plus suggest on audience, and the next ad set will just be audience control only.
So as you can see, the best Facebook ads campaign structure is probably the opposite of what many of you are currently doing. By simplifying your campaigns, giving the platform more room to optimize, and focus on a strategic and consolidated approach, you will not only cut down headaches, you will also unlock another level of performance that you think it is impossible. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I will see you in my next video.